So anyway, welcome back. Welcome back. I gotta show you something before we begin Katana Zero. A second, okay. I want to get a thing ready. So I have something for the art segment as well that I'm gonna get ready. All right. So
I think it's every parent's dream, maybe, to have a doctor in the family.
okay, so this is a Nintendo commercial in shockingly decent quality that I wanted to talk about for a couple minutes because every frame of this is amazing. This is a commercial from I think like 1993 or 4, right at the time when Nintendo was doing their Play It Loud campaign to combat Sega's Nintendo does what Sega don't campaign. Opposite, obviously. It's Sega does what Nintendo don't. But this is basically that. This is Nintendo does what Sega don't. And they tried to appeal to like I guess what would it even like Generation Y? I don't even know what you'd call it, but it's like skateboarders, grunge music, rock and roll, like anti-authoritarian attitude. I'd call it ratitude. Okay? I'd call it ratitude. So let's watch the commercial in full, and then I'm going to go frame by frame for a couple minutes because it's wonderful. I want this to be its own segment. So let's start. This is how they start the commercial. I want you to keep in mind this was their advertising strategy in the early 90s. Think about how they advertise their games now and compare it to this.
I think it's every parent's dream, maybe, to have a doctor in the family.
They can't hear you. It's rad. I don't care what you want me to be. I don't care what you want me to see. Okay, so we start with Drew Barrymore lookalike. You know, that's how they're starting the commercial with Drew Barrymore lookalike saying,
I think it's every parent's dream, maybe, to have a doctor in the family.
Okay, and then, okay, so you got that. That's a weird way to start a commercial, but they're like trying Drew Barry less. No, that's Drew Barry fewer. So they're doing the commercial like, okay, we know that there's pressure on you, but who gives a fuck, man? Don't listen to them because you're too busy playing video games. You don't even hear them. Like this dude's brain is getting scrambled by that. Look. So he's getting scrambled. They can't hear you. Who's they? Us? The consumer? The kids? They're talking to the parents now? They're advertising to the parents because now the parents aren't going to want to buy Nintendo. So they can't hear you. It flashes colors because it's rad. Then you have a weird fisheye lens scene where they're playing a basketball game on the Super Nintendo. A bunch of friends can't see what's happening here. Zooming in on the dude's shirt, I guess. Even the shirt is amazing. It's got like the thumb thing. It's like the, yo, rad, dude, thumb. Someone in chat said, no offense, but is this the first 90s commercial you've ever seen or something? That's correct. I was born 1985. I've never seen a 90s commercial before. That is correct. I just love the nostalgia that this is so much 90s in one commercial. I remember this commercial being on the air, and it brings me to this place of how was this advertising in the 90s? Like, this is a very different time than today. Even the 80s advertising was like, now you're playing with power. And it was like cool dude kids with like power gloves and lasers in a room with a giant TV and Paul Rudd climbing into Thanos' asshole. He was in a Nintendo commercial, the Mario 3 commercial. So zoom in on the shirt. Then they got some kid at a skate park with a backwards hat to hold up a green screen skateboard, and they're showing Mother Brain getting destroyed in chroma key. But behind the rad dude skateboarder kid is another chroma key thing. Now, okay, I've played this game. This is Virtual Bart. Is Bart that cool? I guess it's 93 or 4, so yeah, I'd suppose. Yep, Bart is still pretty damn cool at this point. You get about half a second, so your brain knows that Bart's there, but you don't. So then some other cool dudes skateboarding. Okay, so here's the skate park. Fight earwax. What a slogan. Or as Jerry Seinfeld might say, who are the ad wizards that came up with this one? Cool skater kid that you can barely see because everything's moving too fast. More skateboarding. Into Super Nintendo snowboarding, Nintendo logo, fair enough. Cut to green screen of, like, I guess just attitude, like a fucking, like, Soundgarden video, but they cut off the top of the dude's head, so he just looks like a neck and a chin. I mean, every frame has something amazing happening. Like this right here. Look at... I mean, maybe I do play video games like this. Do I play Sekiro like this? Anyway, Gigagas needs your help. He needs you to crank it. She's cool, too. She's screaming. Well, she's not screaming. She's lip-syncing a scream. Look. All right. Then you have some gameplay. Again, half second. You can't really even tell what you're looking at. It's Mega Man X, Super Metroid, which I don't think like cool dude bros when I think Super Metroid or skate parks, but I'm with it. It's my favorite game after all, or one of my top 3. So we got back to this scene, and we're zooming in on the kid's face. Can't really tell what's happening. Skate park, bikes, BMX, damage, just the word damage. It's because I'm all messed up, you know? It's because I'm damaged. Just damage. Okay. Mortal Kombat. A little bit of Mortal Kombat. What's this game? Chat, what game is it? Oh, it's Itchy and Scratchy. Why are they showing like Simpsons games? I know Simpsons were still popular in the early 90s and like, whatever, but their video games, I guess they're still popular. Okay, this is a very interesting scene. Apathy, dude. Grunge. Kurt Cobain, dude. Who cares? Just like yawn. Like the director is like, 50 and he's talking like that. He's like, hey, dude, just yawn, dude. Just show that you don't like care. Like you're at a skate park, you're near some graffiti, just yawn, whatever. Think about Sega. Mega Man again. Some backflips, forward flips, whatever. Street Fighter. Play it loud, there's their slogan. We get more play it loud than we do gameplay. Old dudes are so out of touch. Meanwhile, we're fast approaching the time when the people that this was advertised to are going to be that age. But he's going to make some burgers at Wendy's. And he's just like, oh, he can't hear you. I can't hear you. Falling. All right, so injury. We have injury in a commercial now. Whatever, dude. Just fall. Donkey Kong Country. Again, great game. Can barely see it. It's just Donkey Kong throwing a... You can barely tell that that's what that is. Then you got Mortal Kombat, but some dude is having like a psychotic break while that's happening. I don't know. Hockey, of course, they got sports, even though Sega probably had the market on the sport games a little bit more cornered. Just a little bit. Be heard. In other words, like kick in real life. Be heard, aka kick. So then more Mortal Kombat, play it loud again. Scream, more skate dudes, including the yawning dude, I think. No, this is the yawning dude. That's the yawning dude at the end there, giving you the sign, like do it up, bro. Like I got your back, kid. Like my dude. One love, Wagwan. Nintendo. Vinny, that Mortal Kombat screen was wrong. What do you mean it was wrong? Explain. What's Kung Lao is not on the screen. It says Kung Lao versus Kung Lao, and it's Baraka versus Liu Kang. What? 0-0 Mins. Well, anyway. So that's advertising in the early 90s. Kung Lad. Oh, that was Kung Lad. Nintendo commercial. New. I want to show you a new Nintendo commercial. Just like a brand new one. What's their newest commercial from their page? Let's see. Nintendo Switch commercial. Come together and play. Here's one. It's a couple minutes. Here we go. This is a week ago. Uploaded by Nintendo a week ago. And this is their advertising in 2019. So here we go. Okay. No, it's a Bab. He's playing Smash Brothers.
I finally got Inkling. Hey, can I join? Yeah, let him play.
Isn't this the Stage Builder commercial? I showed this on stream already, I think. It's just Smash Brothers.
My Nintendo Switch, I play to win.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a general Switch commercial, of which there are probably several, but I can't find any very quickly. Let's see. 2-year ago commercial from the Super Bowl. That's the rooftop party. Yeah, they do rooftop parties. They have Karen doing rooftop parties, foot parties, Cardi B's. There's Foot Job Toad. We can't forget about Foot Job Toad. And here's a bonus. Bonus video is the Yoshi's Island commercial, which I also vaguely remember, but someone recommended it. So here it is.
When is too much too
Oh, this
much?
looks terrible.
To find out who crammed everything into Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. 60 more levels, massive enemies, huge Yoshi tricks, all served up with the latest graphic technology.
Oh god, they're doing a full Monty Python bit.
Sure you don't have room for another little bonus level?
Yeah, this is they just stole this from Monty Python, The Meaning of Life.
Super Mario World 2, only on the Super NES. Still the big one.
Ugh. Was that a fart noise?
Still the big one.
Yeah, gross out humor.
Still the big one.
Gross out humor, everybody. Play it loud. It's written in puke. Do you get it? All right. Well, we could do more commercials another time, perhaps. Maybe I'll, like, combine. I'll tell you what, if anyone wants to help me for a segment, if you want, put together the best video game commercials for a Sunday stream, and we'll take a look at them. And I'll even throw them in a YouTube poop generator, and we'll just talk about commercials. We don't even have to do it on a Sunday. We can just do it like an hour during the week, just to see what kind of video game commercials some of us have seen in our youths, or also maybe some of us have never seen. But anyway, I just love that commercial, and I really just wanted to talk about it and take a look at all the wackiness in it.